Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. How is everybody? Happy Thursday already. This week has flown by faster than I can say. It's just going by so quickly. Help! Get it to stop. Oh my goodness. I tell you, I just can't even keep up with it. There's just so much going on. Anyways, we're going to do this cute little bee project. I have a bunch of these little, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it a hectagon? Hectagon? Is that what a six-sided shape is? Hectagon? I can ask Siri, right? It probably is. Oh, and I have my coffee spilled here. I did bring my coffee in. I might need it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, one of those nights. Just so tired last night that it's so weird. I fell asleep. Okay, so I fell asleep doing my work. And I woke up and I was confused and I was going to bed and my husband comes out and I'm like, what's wrong? Do the dogs need to go out and go potty? Because sometimes, he'll let them out. I'll hear the door open and I'll just take them out to go potty so he doesn't actually have to go outside. And he goes, no, I'm going to work. And it was after 3:00 in the morning that I woke up from a little nap back in my office chair. So anyways, just a little bit busy, a little bit crazy in my life lately. So just way too many things. Trying to get everything squared away before I go on my little trip. And there's just so much. So we're going to throw in this fun project. I did get this accomplished. It's so funny. I didn't get it posted yet. Okay, so I didn't have pictures taken. I took pictures, but I didn't get it posted. As far as it's not going to auto post, you'll have to wait to order it till I'm all done here. And then I'll take a picture of the finished product and we can do that with it. So sorry, sometimes you're a little bit tired and you just have to sleep. And last night was one of those nights. Obviously. I was so confused though. It's like, why are you up? I'll take them out to go potty. He goes, it's time for me to go to work. That's so funny. All right, guys, if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay of this crazy mess, hot mess, just say #replay. So it is Thursday all day long today. And I have like a little tiny, cute little chunky gnome that I made and created him out of a couple of different projects. I like to just combine stuff so it's different. And people are going, where'd you get that pattern? I made it. Made it from this. I made it from that. And then we have the cutout for the bee cutouts that go with this. So what I'll be doing is I'll sell the Gnome online with bees, okay, with bee cutouts. And then I'll sell this whole thing together. I'm going to give you something free. Okay, I can't say what because, I'll get in trouble. So I'll give you something free because I just have so many of them. So I'll give you something free. You also get, if you want, you can choose it with chalk paste. So there's black, velvet, and then yellow. I'm going to actually use saffron when we chalk, but the bumblebee yellow is perfect also. So, and a squeegee. So if you're a beginner, this is a great project. These are layered though. The bees are layered. So they can be a challenge because they're layered. So that's what I really liked about it was that the bees have 2 layers. So we're going to base coat them in white and then we're going to chalk the body part in yellow and the other part in black that has all the details. And I think that's what we're going to do. I actually haven't seen them all done. Maybe I need to rethink that. Maybe the wings need to be white. Can I just take one uno momento to look at this on, let me look and see what they did as far as Chocator. Has anybody done this yet? Have you done the bee one? Let me just look and see. While I'm looking this up, just tell me what you've been up to today so far. Are you just getting your day started? Maybe you're on the East Coast and you have already done a ton of things. So let me see what they did. Oh no, they did their wings yellow. Okay, so they have their. This is what Chocolate Tour did. Okay, let me just. They have it on the little easel thing. Can you see? Can you see? Probably not. Let me put you down this way. So this is what they did with theirs. They have it on the little easel. Okay, so that's what they did. And what we're going to do is going to be so much better. So that's like the arch easel that they have it on. And then they just did the honeycomb with the bees. We're gonna do the honeycomb with the bees, and let's see. So we'll do yellow for the honeycomb. See, they did white background. I kind of feel like I'm going to do, I kind of am thinking I should do different. Well, maybe we should do like light yellow background. And then, is someone at my door? Who's at my door? I think it's the air conditioner. Light yellow background, and then do chocolate with saffron is what I'm thinking. Is that what, is it, do you think that? Because I don't think it should be white. The background shouldn't be white. Their background, they just left it white. But I'm kind of thinking light yellow. Maybe we choose a light yellow over here to do that in. Maybe. What do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts. I don't really have it planned out because I fell asleep when I was planning it. So, yeah, maybe something like, well, here's a lighter yellow. Well, I think that'll be enough contrast. Maybe not. Maybe a really light yellow. I do have a really light yellow. You guys, tell me what you're thinking. It's kind of different. Kind of a different yellow. Maybe we do a wash. Maybe we should just do a wash. We'll do a wash on here. And then like a very light yellow, and we'll chocolate with saffron. That's what I'm thinking. Is that what you guys are thinking? And then we have our Gnome to paint. Okay, so we have some stuff to paint. We have some stuff to chalk. I think this is going to be really cute. If you're out there watching, just say hello. It's going to be a hot mess. I just know it. It is going to be a hot mess this morning. Let me turn my Gnome around. He's upside down. There's my cute Gnome. Okay, so he's a chunky Gnome, so he stands on his own. And then if you need chalk piece, you can get it with the bumblebee and the black. But I haven't added this yet. Like I said, I fell asleep. And, one of those mornings, I guess. Actually, literally, one of those mornings. So let me just see who's here. Say hello. And I do need to share this to VIP group, too. So I'll do it right now. Let me make sure I'm live. I see comments. So I know I'm live. I know I'm live, but where is it? There it is. Okay, sometimes it just doesn't show up for me. People tell me that all the time, that I don't show up for them until afterwards. Sometimes it's just silly Facebook. It happens. Let me put this to the group. VIP group. Come on. Share it there so that it's always there and it's easier to find. All right, guys. And then I'm going to go back to my picture, my cheat picture. So this is my cheat picture that I kind of patterned everything over after kind of sort of combine things. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Kimber. Good morning. Hi, Tony. Good morning, Bridget. I haven't checked messages to see if the invoice was okay. I sent you. Hopefully. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Good morning. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Deb. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning, Denise. Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Pam, how are you? Oh, Stephanie at work in East Texas. Awesome. Very cool. Sandy just started with coffee. I'm going to have some coffee right now, too. I have my little cup here. I have my little Mickey cup. It has Mickey on it. I can't tip it too far. But can you see him? Can you see Mickey? I think I'll have a drink. I'm having coffee with you this morning. I just need it. Let's just get started with some coffee. Right, Sandy? Gotta do it. Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Maria. Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday to Sarah. Darlene can't sing at all. I am not a good singer at all. I like to joke and I like to sing just silly stuff, but I am not great at any of that. But I do sing a lot. Yes, yeah. The honeycomb should have some yellow. Absolutely. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought too. that was my thought. So I will do that. I will do some yellow and yeah. Lots of happy birthdays for Sarah. Hey, Karen Ramonko, how are you, girlfriend? Karen, you have a surprise coming your way. I hope you're prepared for it. Karen, yes, you're going to get a surprise. I don't know what day it's coming. I'll let you know. Hey, Kirsten, how are you? Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Hi, Chris. Oh, Karen, having your hot turmeric ginger water. That sounds good. I don't know if I could do that, but I actually like turmeric. I love mustard. It's in mustard, so I must love it. So thanks for sprinkling, Lisa. Shelly, I'm a terrible singer. I just can't do it. Just cannot. But it's okay. I love being silly. So hey, Sandy, how are you? Hi, Stephanie. Can you PM me? Can you PM me how to make this? Probably not. It would be too long to PM you. Just if you watch the video, you'll be able to see. But to PM how to make it, I don't think so, because it would be like really long instructions. If you watch the video, you'll see how you make it. Is that what you mean? Let me go back. Let me put myself in the corner. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the question was, but but here, what I'll do is I'll put the link here in this group. So afterwards, after I'm done, I'll put the link. But I fell asleep last night. Like I said, I fell asleep in my office chair. Woke up all confused. Do you ever wake up and go, what day is it? What time is it? Well, that was me, because I thought that it was probably about 11 o'clock, and it was not. It was 3 o'clock this morning, and it was time for hubby to go to work. I'm just going to cut these apart now. So, PM, how to make the turmeric. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what? See, I can't tell who you're asking. So when I look on Switcher Studios, silly me, I'm like, no, just watch the turmeric. Oh yeah, that would be great to know. You can put it on my page if you want to, Karen, if you want to put your recipe there. Yeah, so, Cheryl, I know. I didn't realize that. I'm like, what? Can you tell I'm still asleep? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get our board out here. It's just going to be a hot mess Thursday. I hear my trash trucks out there. They're not mine. They're my neighbors. My trash came yesterday, but I hear the trash truck out there. Okay, let's get this taken apart. So this is layers. All right, so I made him so that he is layers, so he'll stand on his own. Okay, so there's 3 layers behind the main layer. So we're going to glue those 3 layers together so it can start to be gluing. Here's the little hands and the nose, so those will be warm beige. And then we have little flowers that will be white, and his mustachio will be white. And then the little paper thing on that will be white. This will be gray. There's like a little tiny top part, like would be the top part of the jar. That will be gray. Okay, so just a tiny bit that's gray. The jar, this of honey, will be honey color. Okay, and then we'll paint this white because this is the background. These are all covered. The center's covered. The hands are covered. The flowers will be white. So we'll do that white. And then, excuse me, the hat, we're going to do yellow, and then we'll do black stripes, okay? And then the outfit, we'll do yellow. Okay, and then the shoes, we'll do black. All right, and then we have this. So we have the hexagon. And then the bees, we're going to base coat in white, okay? I don't ever just chalk directly onto wood because it takes the chalk at different, maybe this part's softer, that part's harder, it takes it differently. So it's not going to look even if you just chalk directly onto wood that is not sealed and not painted. So you always want to paint that. Okay, let's just get a wash of color on here. I love the chunky gnomes. Yeah, I love the chunky gnomes. They're so fun. Okay, let me glue this together really quick. Should have put turmeric, ginger, honey. Oh yeah, yeah. Basically just heating up. That's really cool. So I love hot lemon honey water. People call it tea, but it doesn't have any tea in it. I guess you could put tea in it. But whenever I am not feeling well, or feel like I'm coming down with something, I will load myself up on hot lemon water with honey, and rotate with hot orange water or hot lime water, any of the citruses, to get all that extra vitamin C. And I will do that every single hour. Like the first couple of days, if I had, like when I had COVID and we didn't know it was COVID, in 2020, when they said I had some weird virus, and we're like, oh, we have the leadership flu. That's what we called it, because at leadership, 75% of us all got this weird flu bug, and it was actually COVID. I just loaded myself up with vitamin C and hot water every hour. Set my timer on my stove. Made sure that I had to go out to the kitchen to turn that timer off. And I just and we have fresh fruit trees, so it made it really easy. Just go pick the fruit and juice it. Okay, so that's going to be drying. So there's 3 layers of that. This is the 4th layer that helps make it stand. And then we have the shoes. All right. Oh gosh, Kansas City is just the craziest thing. I just can't imagine going to a parade and being shot at. I just can't even imagine that. Okay, I do need paintbrushes, Darlene. That might help. Paintbrushes might help. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know, like I said, I am not prepared this morning. I fell asleep. I'm just kind of figuring things out right now. I need a paintbrush for the stripe. Come on, Darlene. You got one in there somewhere. Okay, that one might work. I don't know. That was kind of big. That's kind of big. Still looking for a paintbrush. That one might work. Okay. All right. Sorry, the dog ate my homework. Okay, so the yellow I'm going to do is Sunny Day on this. Shoveling snow. Oh my goodness. You have a lot of snow. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of color to this, or I'm sorry, a little bit of other yellow to that because it's too yellow. We're going to add just a little bit of the deep ochre, just a touch, to just kind of make it a different color. Okay, so just going to swirl that together. Yeah, that's better. That is better. And we're just going to get a base coat on there. Maybe just a touch more. And maybe not, because we actually want a really good contrast, because we want the background to be yellow, and then we're going to chalk this pattern onto there with our saffron. Okay, so like I said, I have a bunch of these shapes from last year. So if you need some, you can purchase some, or you might just get one free, maybe. You will. So you will be getting free stuff with your kit if you purchase it in the VIP group. I will not have that posted until I'm all done, because I just, I was tired. You just painted this one the other night. Awesome. Oh, you painted a gnome like this? The regular gnome. Okay, so this one, you couldn't have painted this one, because I just you painted one similar that is, you painted a gnome that has these same things. But this is the chunky gnome, and it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist out there. But this is the one that I patterned it after. You probably painted this one. You probably painted this gnome. We have this kit available still. So you probably painted that one, but this one's a chunky one. So this one stands on its own. So this one is not anyone's pattern. I combine things to make this. So you might have done one really similar though, like the full size one. I love the full size one. We have that one too. So that's probably the one you're talking about. Okay, so do the honey jar and the body. We're gonna do the hat, and then we'll go back and I'll do the black stripes. I love the little bee. I think it's so cute, the little bee gnome. It's just so cute. Okay, so those are all the yellow that we need to do. And then we'll do white. Yes, that one. Yeah. So it's similar but different. So this is a little bit shorter, and it's thick. So it'll stand on its own without a base. Okay, so the other one has a base. You know, little of this, a little of that. They're similar. All right, so white, we need to do white on the mustache. And I should just get out a palette dish. White on the bees. And then white on, what else? The flowers. Okay, so white. Maybe that's enough. And the white on the top of this. Yeah, I'll have to get out a palette dish because we need a teeny tiny bit of gray. So on the white on the bees, you don't have to have it quite as solid because you're going to chalk over that. All that's pretty much going to disappear. It's kind of just sealing the wood. And then these flowers are white. The center's yellow. So we'll go back and we'll do our yellow center on those. These flowers are white. Mustache is white. It actually paints up pretty quickly. There's not that many colors. And the only detail work we have to do is the stripes on the hat. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so let me get a little palette dish. How is everybody? How is your week going? I cannot believe today's Thursday. I am not prepared for my sale this weekend. I thought I might be able to pull it off and have the sale on Friday. I'm not. I just, it's hard. Okay. I am so glad that didn't have paint in it yet. It just jumped onto my lap. Yeah, I can't do anything without making a mess, but at least it didn't have paint in it yet. Let me grab that. There's just so much, and then just the distraction of getting messages, is this Chloe? And this is a big weekend out there. Okay, so big weekend in the desert. If she's still out there lurching around in the sand dunes, she possibly could be found out there, but my guess is that she's just with somebody that doesn't want to give her up. And honestly, it could take months. It could take months until she's taken into the vet, and if they were to scan her for some reason and they saw that she was lost, then they would have to surrender her. But, okay, so warm beige for the nose and the hands. I know that's happened to people before that they didn't get their dog back forever, it seemed like. Some people have told me stories that it took 3 years. I'm not going to search. Oops. Oh, there's like a big lump that just came out of that. I'm not going to search daily for 3 years, but I will never give up hope that she'll come back. That would be great. I do think we're going to speckle this black and white when we're done. That little piece of, there we go. There was like a chunky piece that just came out. That's how all that paint came out with it. I think there's a chunky piece in there. So I don't need all that. All right. There we go. There could be people that were out the weekend that we were out there that might have picked her up that are back out there again this weekend, and they'll see the flyers and all of that. It's hard to know. It is really hard to know. So, yeah, we just keep going. That's all we can do is keep going and keep hoping and praying that somebody will actually turn her in. And now that there's the reward, there's lots of people looking. There's a lot of people. And I have to watch out for those scammers because there's always the scammers. I feel like you need to go Hobby Lobby. Oh, sorry. I could tell you colors, can't I? Deep ochre. Deep ochre is the color for the yellow. You have a bee display in your home that you leave out for spring. Oh, that's fun. How fun. Until Christmas. Yeah, I love bee decor. Let's see here. Oh, Karen has honey in different flavors. Oh, that's really cool. Chipotle honey. That sounds really yummy. Oh yeah, sounds really good. Denise, and not a lot of snow. Have northern exposure, so it won't melt. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you have to do that. Oh, hi, Lori Walsh. You hopped on. I didn't see you. Hi, PJ Howard. I think I didn't say hi to you. Yeah, I want to go to Hobby Lobby to see what they have right now, but I don't need to go. Okay, I'm going to paint my second coat on the yellow. The gray that I used was just slate gray. the yellow that I used. The light yellow was Sunny Day, and I mixed a little bit of my deep ochre in with that. So we need to do our details on the flowers, our centers, and then we need to do the stripes on the hat. But everything else, let me look and see if we need to put a second coat, maybe a second coat of this on the hat, and then we'll dry, and we can do stripes. So we need black stripes on the hat, so it makes it look like a bee. Everything is looking really good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's dry. And we'll do our centers of our flowers, and we'll do our stripes on our hat, and then we can chalk our bees and our honeycomb on the little hexagon shape. I have a whole bunch of those. we had a transfer that, I think the transfer sold out last year. Either that or the hexagon sold out. I was left with one or the other, and I'm like, I'm so happy they have something to go with that this year. And we can make cute little kits. Okay, we are almost dry. I think it's good. I think it's good. All right. Okay, so the gnome is also the gnome is deep ochre. So deep ochre is the dark yellow. Okay, so deep ochre, Sunny Day mixed with a tiny bit of the deep ochre, and then just white, warm beige, and slate gray on this teeny tiny piece that goes on the honey jar. So the honey jar I just did really lightly so you could still see the word honey. I know, I love it. Okay, so let's take all this stuff off. I'll do the stripes. So yeah, let's just get everything off. And that's still a little bit damp. So I'm going to hit that with the heat gun again, because I don't like to chalk on anything that's damp. I don't want anything to blur out. And we can, so what we can do is we can get our gnome all glued together so that it's drying while we chalk all the other stuff. How's that sound? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. And then I do want to speckle, if I remember. You went through the videos yesterday and bought, oh yes, thank you. Thank you. That's great. That's the perfect way to do it. You know, I always try really hard to tell you the colors, and if I don't, you can always ask. I go back and I look at comments. Okay, so stripes on this, center of the flowers with this. Let me grab my palette dish. Okay, so center of the flowers will be the deep ochre. That is way too much, but there's like a little stringy thing that just popped out that got all that. Let me just grab that. Yeah. And this is new paint. A lot of my older paint had stringy things in it. Let me just wipe my fingers, because I have black and yellow on my fingers like I'm the bee. I am the bee today, guys. So yellow for the centers and then black for the stripes. All right, so we'll need a little bit of black. Just a little bit for the stripes. Okay, that's probably plenty. Okay, so for the centers, I'm going to just use a something. What am I going to use for the centers? So I do have, for these centers, I can just use the end of this. And for this center, I can use the tiny little end of this paintbrush. And here's the problem. I need to have these on taper when I go to dry them. They're going to fly around. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab a little piece of tape, because these little pieces will go flying when I try to dry those. So I'm just putting some tape, sticking it down on there. Because I've had that happen before, and they flip over and then the centers are all ruined. Okay, and then I'm going to use the end of this one to do the center in these flowers. I'll go back and do that. So I'm just pressing down to do the center. There we go. And then I wipe the end off. Wipe the end off of that paintbrush. Okay, and then, so we'll dry that. And then I'm going to do my stripes. Okay, so I have a little tiny brush to do the stripes. Oh, what is it? What is it? Honestly, these gnomes freak you out, but you can't wait. You can't wait for the fad to be done. Oh, that's funny. You know, it is funny because I didn't like gnomes. I don't like outside gnomes. Well, we have a neighbor that has a gnome collection in their yard, like the garden gnomes. Those are really freaky. These are cute though. I love the cute gnomes. Okay, so the bottom one is black. But it's okay. It's okay. Gnomes are, everybody doesn't like gnomes, and that's okay, guys, because you know we're all different. I'm just gonna go in a little bit closer so you can see better, and do my stripes. I just turn my project, so I'll just do along the top of the stripe, and then I'll turn my project and do along the other part of the stripe, and then I'll join it in the center. So yeah, anyone having plans this weekend? So it's a long weekend. It for some people have Monday off because it is President's Day. Hubby probably has it off. It is a bank holiday also, which means that it is a mail holiday. So I'm going to try with all my might to have every single thing in the mail by Saturday so it can travel if there's any kits that we have to cut, because sometimes there are. Okay, so there's the little hat. Look at how cute that is. Okay, so I should have kept my board up here to put these on. I'm going to put a tiny piece of tape down for these so they don't fly all over the place, and we're going to dry these, and then we can actually, we can assemble these. We can start assembling. So I'm going to put a little piece of tape down, and then I'm going to dry with my heat gun so that we can assemble. Okay, so just sticking that onto the tape so it doesn't fly all over the place. Hobby Lobby had them for $1. What the hell? Okay. Nutcrackers. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of nutcrackers, but so many people are. Reinvest in the acrylic paint. Yes, I love my acrylic paints. I have lots of old acrylic paints. Family Day in Ontario on Monday. Oh, that's awesome. Some people have Friday and Monday off. Oh gosh, yeah. Some schools probably, right? I'm sure that schools, because parents do that. They plan these little vacations around this time. Yeah, I missed just a tiny bit right here on the edge. Okay, yeah, they plan those vacations. So, you know, if I wasn't going somewhere the next weekend, I would be planning my trip and go up to the cabin. But guys, I have to stay here and get everything ready for you guys for videos and for my bookkeeping business. I have to do all my stuff that I would be doing at the end of the month because I'll be gone those days. I'm only gone a week. It's not like I'm gone forever, but not like when I went to Africa and it was 2 weeks. That was the craziest time for me because I have never gone that long. Okay, let's try this just a little bit more. I've never gone that long, but yeah, that was a little bit crazy. Okay. All right, my little bubbles and my little thing in the center bubbled up. I'm just going to press them down. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get this glued together, but we kind of want to ink the edges. So the reason I want to glue the gnome together is because I want to make sure he's going to stand properly. Okay, there's the base part. Okay, so let's ink the edges just really lightly. I'm going to stand up to do this. And then we'll get that, that glued together, and then we can do our chalking after. Okay, so that way he can be drying just a little bit on that and a little bit on the top. So I just want you guys to know that I will not be posting lots of pictures of my trip maybe later on. I don't want to jeopardize the search for Chloe. Okay. I don't want to jeopardize getting her back. And my reasoning is this, and I've already discussed it all with my person that's helping me, is that if somebody has her out there, we want them to give her back. We don't want them to think, oh, Darlene has moved on. She's out celebrating. She's out on vacation already, all of that. So I will not be posting a lot of pictures. Maybe at some point I'll do a photo dump later. But when I'm gone, I won't. Okay, so I will be going live, but it will be different. It'll just be checking in with you guys and maybe doing projects. So I honestly feel like we're gonna have a lot of downtime there because we're not doing excursions every day. I mean, some days that when we went to Dominican Republic, we were on excursions all day long. And so we'd leave early in the morning and we'd be gone all day. It was crazy. So just know that it's not going to be that way on my vacation. That it's going to be kind of radio silent in a way. Okay, I'm going to ink the edges on this. I'll just do it now. So that's just what has to happen, because if somebody has her, they don't need to think that I don't love her anymore and any of that. You know, I'm going to do the best thing for her, and that's the best thing. So anyways, I will take lots of pictures, and later on we'll sneak them in there. Okay, these flowers, I don't think I want to do anything on those flowers. Let's glue all this together. Oh, let's see, prayers. Let me see. Kimberly, pray for you. Have some neurological issues. You can't move your arms. What? Oh my goodness. Oh, your appointment is still 1 month away. Are you able to call every day to see if there is a cancellation? That doesn't sound right. Are you able to have your doctor say this needs to happen stat? Once upon a time, I had to have my doctor actually call the neurologist and say they need to get in now. This is not something that can wait. It wasn't a neurologist, but it was another doctor. It sounds like something that needs to happen right away, not in a month. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. You need to be the squeaky wheel. Okay. So we have to be just like when my husband had the brain tumor and nobody would listen. And Siri was the only one that would talk to me and tell me what was going on. Yeah. Siri diagnosed him. So if you're new and you don't know that story, he had all these issues and we went to the doctor and they kept treating him for things like sinus issues. He couldn't walk straight. He was dizzy. He felt like his there was something in his ear. It was full. They kept saying, "Oh, your eustachian tubes aren't draining." You know, I had to be his advocate. You need to have somebody be your advocate, because sometimes when we're going through those things ourselves, we're not able to be our own advocate because we can't think straight because we're going through it. So, do you have somebody that can be your advocate? Because we all need to lean on someone sometimes and have somebody else take the wheel. My husband is fortunate that I am really pig-headed and making sure he's going to stand. There we go. I am really pig-headed and I don't take no. And I kept pushing. And it ended up being a benign brain tumor, but it had to come out. So those that don't know the story, that's a short version of the story. Sometimes you just have to keep pushing and saying that's not acceptable that I have to wait a whole month. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that, girlfriend. I would be calling every day to see if there's a cancellation. But you need someone to do that for you. When you're in the moment of all that, it's hard to think. And you need someone to help you. So hopefully a trusted girlfriend, a mom, a sister, a husband, a son, a neighbor, someone. I mean, honestly, we all, when we're going through things like that, we need someone to help us. Okay, just gluing this little Gnome together. It's going to be so cute. But yes, we will definitely be praying for you. Oh my gosh, that is so scary. That's really scary. Okay, get the hands on. Then we're going to do some chalking. We're going to chalk the bees and we're going to chalk the pattern on there. I did not do words. Okay, so you could do words if you wanted to. We do have some transfers like that you could put on there, some older transfers. I'm going to just put one here. I didn't want to have too many flowers on his hat. I just did 2. So let me... A lot of it is waiting on insurance. Okay. Oh, I'm waiting for consultation with a neurosurgeon. Okay, well, I hope that they can get you in sooner, and I hope your insurance can get approved sooner. Somebody needs to push a magic button for you. That's just not acceptable. Okay, there's our Gnome. Once again, I'm gonna stand him up, make sure he's still standing, because you know, the pieces can move, and we don't want his pieces to move. Okay, make sure he's still standing. Make sure you're on a flat surface and not one where there's paint. Because I do have some of the surfaces here that there's paint. Come on. Make sure it's not moving. There we go. Okay, so he's standing. I'm going to set him to the side so he can dry just like that. All right. So you can also go to the art. But if you don't have insurance, I totally understand that sometimes you do have to wait. But okay, so we do have to do this in layers. There's this little black splatter stuff that's going to go on there. We have to do the bees in layers. Let's do the first bee layer. Okay, so I have my chalk paste here, and I have my bees here. So the first layer is this. It's a solid layer, and then the second layer is going to be all the details. Okay, does that make sense? Let me put this up here. So we're going to line all this up to all of our little pieces. I sell these little bee cutouts, and I will be doing the bee cutouts in a quantity of 9 of them, or maybe I should do 12. Maybe I should just do 12, and then you can put them on different things because they're so small. I'll do the quantity 12 of them, so 4 of each bee, and then I'm going to also do them with the gnome. So I'll do a set so that you can get 3 with the gnome. Or if you need to get just the bees by themselves, you'll get 12. Okay, does that make sense? So I'll have to take the pictures. I'm sorry, just was tired last night. Once in a while, I just crash. And last night was that night where I was working on stuff. I still had work to finish, but I fell asleep. I just was tired. I fell asleep. My office chair is so comfy, guys. Does anybody else have an office chair that is just super comfy that you can easily fall asleep in at any time of the day? That would be what I have. And you know, sometimes I'll just lay my head down on my table. Yeah, I used to fall asleep with a paintbrush in my hand. When we used to do wholesaling of all the ornaments, oh my gosh, that was so much work. But we were so crazy busy, and we had to prepare. We had to paint all year long, and so every night I'd be painting 100 ornaments every single night of just random things: gingerbread, snowman, princesses, kitty cats. I mean, we just did the craziest stuff, like 300 different ones, and I would fall asleep with a paintbrush in my hand. Wake up with paint on the side of my face. Okay, there's one bee. Now remember, these are reusable. You can use these over and over, so you just wash them. Just take them to your sink and just rinse them, and then put them on a paper towel, sticky side up, and let them dry. Okay, there's that. And we do have to let this dry. I'm afraid they'll go flying away. If I hit them with a heat gun, they're going to flip-flop upside down. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the piece of tape. You have his brother Gnome holding the Starbucks. Oh, that's awesome. You're doing bees in your kitchen. How fun. How fun is that? Okay, I'm going to take the bees. I'm going to very carefully stick them on there. Not touching that chalk paste, touching where the white is. And that way I can dry this. Okay, so let's dry it because we have the next layer is black. Okay, so next layer is black. And we'll do the honeycomb. So we'll do the honeycomb part next. So this is saffron, is the chalk paste color. So it is a color that I think it's been retired, but a lot of you have it. So I will go ahead and I'll use a color because that's the best color for it. You got a yellow KitchenAid for Christmas? No way. Is it bright yellow, or is it like this yellow? What yellow is it? A yellow KitchenAid. Oh my gosh. How exciting is that? Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down onto my shape here. So it doesn't, it'll fit one way or another. Just put it on so it fits. It'll fit long ways on here. Okay. So it'll fit long ways. I'm just going to kind of center it so the pattern is kind of equal, if you know what I mean, so that it kind of looks centered the best that I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Okay. And then I'm going to take my chalk paste and we're going to squeegee this whole thing. That's probably plenty. That's probably more than enough. Okay. And then just take your squeegee. I love to work with mini squeegees. If you don't notice, very seldom will you see a full-size squeegee in my hand. I love the minis. They're so perfect for me. And I have a bazillion of them. All right, so just quickly spread that and then scrape off your excess, okay? So you're spreading it all and filling all of the holes to make that honeycomb pattern, and then scrape off all the excess. I will be posting this as a kit. If you're just hopping on, it's not posted yet, okay? I'll post it as a kit in the VIP group, and then I will post all the wood pieces in the Shopify store. Okay, gonna peel this up, and there's our cute pattern. Look at that. That is so cute. Just peel carefully. You don't have to rip it off like a band-aid. Okay. Can you see the pattern? That's so cute. You can see it. All right, so we need to dry that also, and we'll be doing like a black splatter pattern on there. Super duper cute. That was perfect to do that light yellow behind there. I love that. Your sister took time to lunch yesterday for, oh, that's fine. That's fine. I love the color of the hive too. I think it's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna do stuff with black. Okay, so these little guys, yep, they're dry. Perfect. Okay, I'll need that piece of tape to put them on, but I'll just move it to the side for a moment. And let me just go, let me look on my page here. I just want to go over to my page really quick and bring this up. I always like to make sure that I am still live, which I am. Perfect. Okay, guys. So like I said, this is a kit. You'll get all this stuff. I have the little chalk paste singles. So it's not the same yellow. Okay, it's Bumblebee. I don't have this yellow in there, but if you have the jars of chalk paste, then you're good to go. You're not going to choose the one that has the chalk paste if you already have that. Okay, so just line this up. And these are easy to see through. So these stencils are perfect. Let me go in a little bit closer for you guys. There we go. Okay, so they're perfect because you can line it up and you can see exactly where this needs to go. I love that they're so transparent. Okay, so let me just, we're going to do black now. So now we're doing all the black on here. Okay, I think that's good. It'll be fine. We are not going to sweat the small stuff, guys. If it is not perfect, I'm going to be a-okay. Okay, let's see. Then this is this one. All right, so you can see through it, so you know exactly where to put that. All right. I'm trying to line up his little antennas. Get everything just so. There we go. Okay, and then we got one more here. Is anybody getting a bazillion messages? Anyone that has a Shopify store or a Etsy store getting just so many messages from people? I've looked at your store and I want to help, and I just block them. I won't even give them the time of day. There's just so many people that are out there. I will never, ever, I'll never accept help with any of that. It just is not the smart thing. Okay, I think that's good right there. Maybe it needs to be over just a little bit. And then they're like, hello, are you there? Are you there? Can you talk? That's what's going on right now. That's why my phone is buzzing because of that. It's just maddening. I just, like, can you just not? Facebook needs to have a do not disturb button, right? Or do not call, just like we have the do not call. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on part of here. This is just like a black splatter area. And I'm not going to put it on the whole thing. It's just going to be on part of it. So let's do that part first. Grab some black. Okay, grab a squeegee and I'll show you what, so it's kind of like we splattered it in a way. I might not even need to splatter, but I do want to splatter with black and white because I think it's just going to make it look so much better. So we will splatter with black and white when we're all done. But that's kind of what this is. It's kind of like a little detailing right there. I thought that was interesting that they did that. Because it's kind of like what you would do with your toothbrush. See? It looks like splatter. Interesting. They must be watching us, right? I just find that really interesting that they did that. Okay, I'm going to move these bee parts over out of the way. Oops, and I'm dropping my bees. Okay, so I have a few of the transfers, but my transfers are on the truck on the way to me today. So the orders, I would have to cut them anyways. But if you order this kit and you need the transfer, then it might not go out till tomorrow because my transfer orders usually come in the afternoon. And unless I open it right away and rush to the post office and drop things off, then I just can't. It's not possible. My Chocolate Tour orders don't usually come in the morning. They come in on the FedEx truck, which usually gets to my house at 3:15, right after my husband gets home. I don't know how he plans it, but I know that it's intentional. He can't come at 2:45 before hubby gets home. It just does not even work that way. Okay, I'm going to peel this up and let's see how good we did. Hopefully we did a good job. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at that detail of that bee. That is fantastic. This is fabulous, guys. The detail on these guys is amazing. Look at that. I just can't even. Our stencils are just fabulous. They are better than anyone else's with all the details. Yeah, we really do have the best. I'm just saying, as far as detail goes, there might be some people that have better sayings than us, but the detail that we get because of a special way that they do our transfers, they are like top notch. Okay. Let me put this on here and let's dry those bees. Those bees are amazing. I'm going to move it up so you can see it. There we go. Amazing bees. Okay, we're going to dry and then we'll add them to our little honeycomb there, and our little bee is drying, and then we'll speckle. We need to speckle with black and white paint. Okay, so let me dry this. Aren't those fantastic? They are just so stinking cute. I love this. They're perfect. And that was super easy. Okay, this is a beginner kit. It's layered, but it's a beginner kit, so if you have not tried the Chocolate Tour yet, you should try it for sure. You should take a chance and use this. That bee is amazing. Cute as can be. Okay, and then I just have to figure out where I want my bees to all be. Where do I want my bees to be? And he's going to be standing next to it. Okay, so my bees are just going to be random on here. Okay, so they need to be like they're in flight. He's going to be next to it like this. Okay, so I think I want it something like that. What do you think? I think that's good just like that. I don't think I need to move anything. Okay, but we are going to speckle. I just love this little guy. He's adorable. Come on, glue. I should have had it tipped upside down. Yeah, there's still a lot of glue in there, but sometimes it just needs a little help from its friend. Oh, from me. Yeah, sometimes we just need a little help from our friend. I'm not going to glue him on there. He's going to be standing next to it. Okay, so he is not going to be glued on there. You could if you want to, but he's not because I just want to make him freestanding. So let me move this. I'm going to bring in some paper towels. We're going to speckle. I think I have some paper towels that I've used. I do. Okay, so we are going to speckle with black and white. white, and black. You guys, I'm not just silly. I'm a hot mess silly. I can't help it. I just love my life. I just love doing this. You guys, this is my favorite part of the day. I'm telling you, I would not want to do anything else in the morning than be right here with you guys. It's amazing. Okay, let me put some more paper towels up here to protect my poor desk. My poor desk is just like speckled with every color. Okay, so you don't have to speckle it if you don't want to. Okay, totally up to you. Totally. And I did find my water bottle. Has a little bit of water in it. Okay, I'll put white in that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, your mom just called and said her roommate, okay, hang on, was just transferred by ambulance with heart issues. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. Oh gosh, yes. We will say prayers for her. Oh, that's not fun. That is never fun. I'm so sorry. That must be really hard on your mom to have to go through that. Oh my goodness. I do need to go get the toothbrushes. Hang on a second. Just hold that thought. I forgot to grab them. They're next to my kitchen sink. I'll be right back. Okay, I knew I would forget something. It doesn't surprise me because I was just so tired last night. Okay, toothbrushes. Oh gosh, I hope that she'll be okay. That's just so sad. It's so heartbreaking. Okay, we're gonna put white right up here, and we have black. I think that's enough black. Maybe just a touch more. Oh, you don't care for nose, but this one's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's kind of cute too. Gnomes are not everybody's thing, but they can be super cute. Okay, some water. Okay, and then I have a piece of paper towel for my fingers right here ready because I'm going to be messy. Okay, so this is all you do, guys. Super easy. If you've never speckled before, you're going to dip your toothbrush or your hubby's toothbrush into water. Tap it on the paper towel. Tap it and put it into the paint. Tap it on paper towel, water, paper towel. Tap to get it evenly distributed on there. Sometimes you might need a little bit more water in there. And then you're going to pull your finger backwards and point that toothbrush down. Okay, so it's going to get teeny tiny little speckles on there. You don't want big old speckles because you could get like a big splotch of paint all of a sudden. So tiny speckles is your goal. Okay, so let me just show you what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like that. Can you see those tiny speckles? That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, and then, oh, you can't see my paint over here. Okay, and then wipe your finger off. Okay, wipe your finger off, and then, you know, I didn't get any right here on this corner. Let me just go right here. You can always go back over it. If you do it and you're like, oh, it doesn't have quite enough, you can go back over it. Okay, toothbrush, water, paper towel, paint, paper towel, water, paper towel. Tap to get it all in there. And then you're going to pull your finger backwards on those bristles and point that toothbrush downward, okay? And that is all there is to speckling, okay? It's a really, you can do this on paper too. If you want to practice, get a piece of paper out and just practice on a piece of colored paper, and you can do it. I promise. It's not hard. These toothbrushes are from the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 tree. so I think they come 6 in a pack. I picked up several so that I could have them here and there. I'm going to just sop up that water, and then we're going to dry this, and we're done with our project. Yes, it is super cute. All right, dry all those. You know, they do take a second to dry, so you can either just let it dry on its own or get a heat gun and just hit it with a heat gun to dry. All right, I think we're done. Isn't this just so darn cute? I'll take pictures. I'll get the kit ready for you guys. It hasn't posted, so don't go out there looking yet. I have to go post it because I was tired last night. You know, sometimes you just have to give in. My body gave in. I didn't even know. I did not even know that I was going to be taking a nap and wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was actually like 3:15. Isn't he just so adorable? I think he's just so stinking cute. He's got his little jar of honey, and he's got his little bee friends right here that helped him get that honey. I know. All right, guys, let me just put you up to myself, and this is how it stands. Okay, so I think those are okay. They're not going to move too much. So he's just going to be just like that. So darn cute. If you want to glue it together, you can. I'm not going to glue it together because I want it just to be able to stand and go in. So cute. I love it. It's cute as can be. If you wanted to put words on it, you absolutely could do that. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. This was so much fun. If you have questions, just let me know. I'm going to put the link to my website on here. I'll put the link to the VIP group. Okay, so let me do that. Thank you, guys. I would love some hearts. If you haven't given me hearts yet, I would love some. Just know that you actually can, if you keep giving hearts, it doesn't give you more. It's good though. I love seeing the hearts. But I'm just saying they only count at one time when you do it. But I love seeing the hearts go by. I am trying to get to, I want to let me do it. Oh, there we go. So I did the VIP group. Now I'm going to do the Shopify one. I will be adding that. Okay, so I just haven't done it yet. That's just the way my life is. Sometimes I'm tired, you know, just like you guys. Sometimes I can go without sleep for, with 3 or 4 hours of sleep for weeks on end. But lately, because I know it's because of the stress, your body reacts differently when it's under a lot of stress. So, and boy, do I have some. Boy, do I have some. And I have lots of fun things coming up. I'm already starting to cut out next month's kit because I have to do the videos so that I can play them for you guys while I'm gone. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. You guys are the best. I just love our group. We just have the best women in here. If you ever need anything, you can reach out to any of us. We're just a big family. We are. So I am so blessed to have you in my life. I thank God every day for what I can do and what I can share with you guys. I just love it so much. And I love this little Gnome. He just turned out so cute. As cute as can be. All right, guys, let me see if there's any questions. All right. Have a wonderful day. Today is Thursday. Enjoy every single moment of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.